ready for whatever came next. Done. Okay. And then, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, Fernando. I had it named A Morning of Reckoning. I think that kind of fits. Y'all saying good morning. It's evening. This is dinner time for me. This is dessert for me. All right, chapter 3. Let's see how much I can get. I'm going to read to the battery falls off. How about that? Oh my God, and I'm wide awake, y'all. What should I do? Because I can't charge y'all and have the mic at the same time. Y'all gonna either have to have the charger for a little bit till we juice up and then I can put the mic back on, or I can hop off. It's like I'm getting in a mood. What do you mean? What do I mean? The next episode is Emily finding another man that she like. All right. I already see some editing I gotta do. What I might do is like plug in, because I'm getting in a groove and it's taking me a long time to even want to start this shit. So I'm not gonna stop. I wanna be popular. So for now, we gotta get rid of the mic. Ouch. Ouch. Jesus. I need the charger. Hopefully y'all didn't see nothing. Alright. So we're gonna unplug you. Just like if you were at a poetry slam and you like what you're hearing, you would snap your fingers, but we're gonna do it the TikTok way and tap the screen instead. Thank you. Get me to 10,000 likes, baby. All right, I'm gonna juice this up a little bit, charge the phone. So sorry for the sound. It's not gonna be that great right now. I'm also gonna juice this stuff up. Okay. It sounds good. Okay. Do y'all like it when I say her full name, or do we have, like, this is episode 3. We don't have to say her full name anymore, right? Or should I keep saying Emily B. Loveheart? It's just not ASMRs. Did you like the ASMRs? I can't wait to hear it back. So, okay. Should I say Emily, or should I say her full name, Emily B. Loveheart? We're in episode 3. You think it's like too much at this point? Let me know. Okay. Emily wore her long brown hair down to her butt, with playful bangs framing her face. She moved with almost a feline grace among the designer racks. Thank you. She was a vision of elegance and control, but beneath her polished exterior, a wildfire of primal desires raged. Sounds like ovulation to me. The boutique's bell chimed, signaling the arrival of a new customer. Emily glanced up, and her world shifted. Standing before her was a tall, impeccably dressed Italian man. His eyes a stormy... Girl, the last man's eyes was gray. Let's say a stormy blue. I don't even really date blue-eyed guys. It's okay. It's fancy. His eyes a stormy blue that promised danger and delight. I feel like I said that about the last guy. See? Let me see. But I will say, like, for me, like, it's a lot, like, with the eyes. Like, I don't lock eyes with everybody. So if I lock eyes with you, it really be a moment. Because even the first guy, a stormy gray. Yeah, I said it before. His gaze was forbidden. Yeah, I have a type. Oh my god, I have a type. I'm keeping it. His eyes a icy blue that promised both danger and delight. Fuck me. This man is a walking orgasm. She thought. I'm gonna italicize. So I know that it's inner talk. Her heart pounding in her chest. Stay cool, Emily. You're at work. Not in a goddamn porno. Ooh, sorry, TikTok. TikTok shop. I love it. I love TikTok shop. TikTok shop is great. Stay cool. Italicizing. Obrigado, señorita. He greeted. Wait, I thought only Brazilians say that, right? Does Italian say obrigado? Hey Alexa, how do you say nice to meet you in Italian?
Nice to meet you in Italian is piacere di conoscerti.
Alexa, how do you say hello in Italian?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, how do you say hello in Italian?
Hello in Italian is ciao.
Yeah, I got my ethnicities mixed up a little there. Alexa, how do you say mucho gusto in Italian?
Mucho gusto in Italian is molto gusto.
Molto gusto. Alexa, what does Italian molto gusto mean in English?
Mucho gusto in English is mucho gusto.
Bitch. Did you hear her? I can't trust her. Let me... Hold on. No, I'm reading this wrong. She never is a damn help. Oh, no. Ooh. Oh, so I was reading it wrong. That is Italian. It's like it says. Okay. Here's how it's supposed to sound. Did you not go say it? Bonjour, nossi. Girl, somebody gotta say it to me. Thank you. Yeah, keep tapping it up. Hold on, y'all.
I wish I could go back.
Girl, shut up.
Ciao, we are looking at how to say hello or good morning or hi in Italian. We'll be looking at how to say more useful vocabulary from Italy as well if you ever visit. Stay tuned. to learn more. Buongiorno. Buon means Italian for
Buongiorno, signorina. Signorina. Buongiorno, signorina, he greeted. His voice is smooth as velvet. Oh! Buongiorno, signorita. But he greeted his voice smooth as velvet, sending a jolt straight to her pussy. I'm saying, if he did talk, he would say, I get it. I get why I wrote it. I'm editing the rough draft of my erotica audio series that I'm doing, that I'm going to be actually recording. So this part I was actually supposed to do on my own, not on live, but I kept procrastinating. So now I'm here so you guys can hold me accountable. But this is what I'm supposed to be on live recording when I get my, you know, if you've been scrolling past my live like this week, I've been on a ladder painting, putting up curtains, I'm trying to get that space and that vibe ready for us so I can do this. And I'm not in my room. I can't record in my room anyway. But okay. Buongiorno, signorita. Why did I just turn Spanish? Thank you. Buongiorno, signorina. He greeted, his voice as smooth as velvet, sending a jolt straight down to her. Good afternoon, Emily replied, her tone steady despite the turmoil within. How can I assist you today? As he explained his quest for the perfect gift for his mother, Emily's mind wandered to far less familial friendly scenarios. She pictured herself on her knees, his thick fingers tangled in her hair, guiding her mouth onto his. Snap out of it. I'm not doing it. Snap out of it. This is not the time or the place to fantasize about like a goddamn lollipop. Internal talk again. I gotta figure that out. When we record, I'll figure out the switch up. She led him through the boutique, each step a delicate dance between proprietary? No. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Each step a delicate dance between professionalism and the primal urge to mount him right there among the mannequins. I was definitely ovulating when I wrote this. His eyes devoured her, and she could feel her thong growing slicker with each passing second. Christ, Emily, internal talk. Oh, I say it. Christ, Emily. I wouldn't even say Christ. Damn it, Emily. You're ovulating. And this guy is turning you into a fucking slip and slide. I don't know about y'all, but I definitely be having a whole lot of internal talk. So this is hitting home. This is why she's one of my alters. This is why. His compliments were a thinly veiled invitation to sin. And Emily found herself mentally stripping him bare, imagining the salty taste of his skin and the not the girdle, guttural moans. I definitely had help with that one. And Emily found herself mentally stripping him bare. You love it? Thanks. Imagining his salty taste and the skin and the deep moans she could coax from his lips. ovulating. Would he bend you over the counter, or would he take you right there on the floor? Would he be gentle, or would he you like the animal you become since he walked through that door? I don't think I should say you. I think I should be like, would he bend me over? And more internal talk, okay? More internal talk. So let's italicize. Let's change it. Would he bend over the counter, or would he take me right here on the floor? Would he be gentle, or would he like the animal I've become since he's walked through the door? I like it more personal, more intimate, I would say, right? As he deliberated over a silk scarf, Emily's imagination ran wild. She envisioned him tying her wrists with the scarf, restraining her as he teased her with his tongue, bringing her to the edge before plunging his inside her. Buck, she whispered under her breath. She felt her cheeks warm. For me, like, it's like the back of my neck gets hot. Like, I'm gonna put that. I was trying to be relatable. Like, I know, like, yeah. You know how, like, white girls, like, blush? I feel like my equivalent to blushing is, like, the back of my neck, like, getting, like, a flash of heat. That makes sense? She felt the back of her neck warm. Yeah. Is flushed that? Like, that's what it is? I thought flush was, like, blushing. I'll just put she flushed then. No, what if she flushed? They'll know, okay. Buck, she whispered under her breath. She began to Buck, she whispered under her breath, flustered, with a mixture of embarrassment. Flustered, under her breath, flustered, with a mix of embarrassment and desire. Finally, he made his choice. The scarf, a vibrant burst of color that matched the fire burning within Emily. She having her whole little moment. You don't even know. Y'all don't even be knowing it. As she wrapped the gift, her hands trembled slightly, her body aching with need. Jay, no, it's just a story, bro. Your mother is a very fortunate woman, Emily said, her voice betraying the slightest hint of breathlessness. Indeed, she is, he replied, his gaze locked onto hers. But not as fortunate as the woman who captures my full attention, he replied, his gaze lingering on the swell of her breasts. The subtext was clear, and Emily felt her harden under his scrutiny. She could almost feel his hands on her, his mouth claiming hers in a kiss that would blur the lines between fantasy and reality. I like that. With a nod and a promise to return, the Italian gentleman left the boutique, leaving Emily in a state of desperate longing. She leaned against the counter, her breath coming in short, ragged gasps as her panties soaked with desire. I would just say it's been with 2 minutes. I'm just gonna say her panties soaked. Fuck, Emily, you're a mess. But goddamn, that was hot. More internal talk. I'm gonna italicize. As the door chimed again, signaling the arrival of another customer. Emily took a deep breath, composing herself. The day might be slow, but her mind was a whirlwind of wild, animalistic fantasies. The day might be slow, but she could the day might be slow, but she could gauge the pace of the day. Sorry. I'm taking it out. It's unnecessary. Because we could really leave her as her composing herself. We don't gotta do that extra shit. Ooh, we're on chapter 4. Thank God. Okay. And we're at 27%. Hopefully I can get to 60%. Hopefully. And then we'll put the ASMR vibe back on. We're pretending like the vibes of a poetry slam. So at the poetry slam, if you hear something that you like, you would hear. We're gonna double tap on the screen. Cool. The weekend had finally arrived, and Emily B. Loveheart was ready to unwind after a long work week. As she swung open the front door to greet the Saturday morning sun, her eyes widened in disbelief. There, sprawled across her doorstep, were 300 vibrant red roses, their petals soft and inviting. Thank you. Amidst the sea of crimson, a velvet box glinted in the light, revealing Jerry. A velvet box glinted in the light, revealing a stunning diamond bracelet. A note tucked neatly among the stems read, "Meet me tonight. T." Signed, T. T, you sneaky romantic bastard. You just know how to get to me. You just know how. What would I say? You just know how to get me going. Yeah, thank you. You know how to get me going. Yeah. Okay. A flurry of excitement washed over her as she recalled their quarterly rendezvous, each one more extravagant than the last. The day passed in a blur of anticipation, and the sun began to set. A familiar sense of exhilaration filled her veins. A sleek black helicopter descended from the sky, landing gently in the sprawling fields behind her house. The pilot, dressed in a sleek uniform, greeted her with a nod and a smile. "Good evening, Miss Loveheart. Your chariot awaits." As they soared above the city, the lights twinkled like a carpet of stars below. Emily's heart pounded with anticipation. Thank you. The helicopter touched down on the deck of a luxurious yacht, where T stood waiting, his eyes locked onto hers with an intensity that made her knees weak. It always be the look. It always be the look for Emily. And it really do always be the look. The yacht was a floating palace, adorned with strings of fairy lights and lush greenery. A live jazz band played softly in the background, their melody blending seamlessly with the gentle lapping of the winds against the boat. If I'm... Boy, stop. They got nothing to do with that. Dinner was a culinary masterpiece. Each course was more decadent than the last. Oops, let's fix that. Bitch, come on. That's not even the right word, so it must have been a typo, like an autocorrect, because I don't know why I would use that word. Delicious is what I think I meant to do. Hi, Jamil. Alright. Between bites of lobster and sips of champagne, Emily and T shared laughter and a playful banter. Ah. Unmistakable. Emily and T shared laughter and playful banter. Their chemistry undeniable. That's the word I was looking for. As the night wore on, T led her to the bow. Is it bow or bow? I guess, I don't know how you would pronounce it. Of the yacht. Bow of the yacht. I think it's bow. Where a secluded hot tub awaited them, steam rising from the water. Steam rising invitingly from the water. Do I have my mods in here? Do I need to make some more mods? This city skyline, thank you, glittered in the distance, a breathtaking backdrop to their private oasis. Thank you. Let's get you out of that dress, Emily, T commanded, his voice low. His voice a low growl that sent shivers down her spine. There's only 20 people in here, though. I just made you a mod, Blue. Thanks for telling me that, Caviar. That's something I really needed in my life. I don't want no shivers down my spine. No shiver me timber. Let's do something else. When he's getting something to drink, I need something to drink. Let's get you out of this dress, Emily. His voice, what would his voice do? What effect does someone's voice have on you? It does shiver me timber. What is it called when you're locked in with someone? Like almost your focus is completely tuned in with that person. His voice, T commanded, his voice a low growl that in unison. I gotta figure out that in here though. Let's get you out of this dress, Emily. Let me not sit like that. He commanded, his voice a low growl. Let's keep it simple. That sent chills down her spine. I just don't want to shiver me temper. She obeyed. Again, Emily is a submissive. She is the submissive part in my being. Them other bitches is not. She obeyed, her eyes never leaving his as she slowly undressed. Revealing her body in the cool under the moonlight. I love that too. Okay. T's gaze darkened with desire. I think I said that before. It's okay. As he took in the sight of her, his breath pitching ever so slightly. Hey, what's up? No, I'm not getting sick. I'm actually like getting over something right now. Yeah. Turn around and bend over, baby. I want to see that beautiful yours, he directed, his voice laced with dominance. We're at 35%. Emily complied, her heart racing as she presented herself to him. T's hands roamed her body, his touch both gentle and firm. I'm not doing try-on hauls right now, boo. I'm editing. His strong. Oh wait. Okay. Where am I? The perfect blend of tenderness and control. You are so fucking sexy, Emily. I can't wait to be of you. He whispered, his breath hot in her ear. He guided her into the hot tub. The warm water enveloping I'm gonna say consuming her. Consuming her like a lover's embrace. I like that. Thank you. T joined her, his strong arms wrapping around her waist as he pulled her close. Their bodies melted together, their water creating a delicious friction between them. I don't even like doing that type of stuff, but it sounds good, you know? I'm not reading a book. This is an audio book that I wrote, but I'm editing it so that I could actually record it. I want you to, Emily, show me how much you want this. And I love when a man talks me through it, okay? He instructed, his voice thick, just like his. Emily straddled him, her aching. She always aching. Her calling to him. Imagine that pussy calling. Imagine that pussy calling. That's so funny. Okay. I need to go get someone to drink. After this chapter. Emily straddled him, her calling to him, as she slowly lowered herself onto his. I said thick already, too much. His. A moan escaped her lips, and he completely. Their bodies moving in a rhythm that was primal and intimate. I want to say that was primal. I don't want to say intimate. It's obviously an intimate setting. I don't need to say that again. And then he started talking her through it again. That's it, baby. Like you mean it. What's that? No baloney. Put me like you own me. What's that? It just reminded me of that. T growled again, his hands gripping her hips and guiding her movements. Their breaths came in ragged gasps, their mingling in unison with the water, with the sound of the water sloshing around them. Emily could feel her building, a tidal wave of pleasure that threatened to consume her entirely. I'm so close, T. Please make me, she begged, her voice desperate. Desperate! T's response was deep. I'm obsessed with the growling part, ain't I? T's response was a thrust into her with a renewed vigor, his hitting the right spots. Emily's world exploded in a kaleidoscope of sensation, her body convulsing with force, the force of her release. Oh, she screamed, her voice echoing off the water. T followed her over the edge, his body shuddering with intensity of his own. No, I'm not gonna say that because that's not something that she would say. That's something that others would say. They clung to each other, their breaths coming. What would be a good way to be like our breaths aren't in unison anymore? Like, you know, like when I breathe in, you're breathing out. Like our breath, like almost like seesawing. What would be a good way to say that? Because I said gasps a few times. Their breaths coming in. No, not in sync. They're not in sync. Well, I guess that would be a way in sync, but opposite of in sync, like. Ooh, secession. I like that. Let's look it up. Make sure we're using it right. Sequence series. Let's see how it sounds. Secession. Now, they clung to each other, their breaths. Not their breaths coming in cascading rhythm. They're not simultaneous, no. It's like they're offbeat. They're not in tune anymore. It's kind of like when you're done, you're like, another person like, it's one of them. It's not cute. It's not instinct. I already said ragged. That's why I was deleting it. Staggered? Staggered? Tethered? Is that tethered? Is that what you meant? They're tethered breaths. Tethered? No. I don't think that's right. I'm about to delete it, y'all. He followed her over the edge, his body shivering with intensity of his own. Hey. As they caught their breath, their bodies laid there slick with sweat. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just as they caught their breath. Okay. Their bodies laid there slick with sweat. Not so little known fact, I hate sweat. It's disgusting. Their bodies slick with sweat. The city lights twinkling in the distance. Emily knew that this night would forever be etched in her memory. A testament to the power of romance and the unexpected. Yeah. That was into chapter 4. Yay. That's dope. My eyes twitching. I need to get some damn watermelon juice. We need a snack and something to drink. And y'all, this is annoying. I'm supposed to have 8 for each one. Tell me why I only wrote 6 for this one. So I'm gonna have to write 2 from scratch. Y'all just help me write the 2. How about that? Let's take a break though. Y'all wanna come with me? I know. Y'all wanna come with me to go get something? Or y'all wanna wait here? Y'all can wait here because y'all charging. Y'all need to regroup. Take a break. You've been working hard. Just wait. And we're on 43%. When we get to 60%, I'll change it out for the microphone so you guys can hear better. I'll be right back. Y'all can start brainstorming on... Well, actually, you gotta wait because you gotta see where we are with the story. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Okay, boom. Okay, boom. Okay. Pepperoni. Pepperoni. Powerade. Blah, blah. Cheers. Blue Powerade Damn, I didn't realize how thirsty I was. Blue Powerade is the best Powerade. Fight me. All right. Let me talk to y'all for a second, because I'm not going to be able to read and eat. What y'all doing up at 5 in the morning? Y'all crazy. Always Blue Powerade. The right one looks heavier and bigger. Am I tripping? No, but you are. Jerry. All right, baby. Sounds good. Keep me in touch. Okay, boo. See you next time. Oh, no, don't block him. He was okay. He was okay. It's pepperoni. Pepperoni. I love pepperoni as a snack. It's delicioso pepperoni. Oh. You just got home from work? I don't eat pizza like that. I just eat the pepperoni. Oh. All right, a few more, then we're gonna start again. All right. Okay, let's reset. You take my breath away. Jay, you still here? Okay. Let's reset. We are on chapter 5 with Emily B. Loveheart. We're trying to get to chapter 8. Yeah, I was. I would like to get to 15,000 likes. And we're going to treat this like a poetry slam, but instead of snapping, we're tapping, okay? Tapping, tap, tap, tap. I have to sneeze. I feel it coming, but it's not quite there. All right, let's do this. Ready? I already see some things that I want to change. The day after her extravagant date with Mr. Romantic himself. Emily found herself Emily B. found herself plagued in a shroud of melancholy. The high of the helicopter, the yacht, and the intoxicating chemistry with tea still lingered. But it felt more like, but it felt more like a fading dream, almost a whisper. What if I say, okay. The high of the helicopter, the yacht, and the intoxicating chemistry with tea still lingered, but it felt more like a fading dream, a fainting whisper. But it felt like a fading dream, almost a whisper. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that. They don't want to come. As soon as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across her bedroom floor, the reality of her solitude settled heavily on her chest. Oh my gosh, my allergies are coming back. It's always the same. Yes, Moody, I am the author. It's always the same, isn't it, Emily? A night of fiery passion, followed by an eternity of cold sheets. You're addicted to the thrill, the grand gestures, but at what cost? Let me italicize it for internal box. Her art ached for more than just a fleeting connection. She longed for the warmth of a steady embrace, the comfort of a lover's presence on a quiet Sunday evening. You might be addicted to me. With a sigh, Emily picked up her phone and dialed the number of her trusted friend, her cuddle buddy, the one person who could offer her a solace without the complication of crossed lines and broken hearts. Hey, it's me. I could use some company tonight, she said, her voice barely above a whisper. The other voice on the phone. The other voice on the phone. Not agreed. Before, hey, it's me. I could use some company tonight, she said, her voice barely above a whisper. Before her friend arrived, I feel like it switches. There needs to be something there, like a click or like the person said, okay, cool, I'm on the way. Oh yeah, that's what I'll say. Hey, it's me. I could use some company tonight, she said, her voice barely above a whisper. I'm on the way. The what? The I'm on the way. The other voice. The voice. What the fuck am I trying to say? I'm on the way. The other voice. Replied the other voice on the line without hesitation. Replied the other voice on the line without hesitation. Ooh, peed a little. Just kidding. Before her friend arrived, Emily decided to seek a temporary reprieve from her yearning in the sanctuary of her shower. I don't need to do all that, bitch. Release. From her yearning. Oh, that's why I said okay. Before her friend arrived, Emily decided to seek a temporary release from her yearning in the sanctuary of her shower. The water danced over her body like a warm, liquid embrace, each droplet small and conforming against her skin. She let her fingers trace the curves of her body, remembering the way tea had touched her with such fever. You give me fever in the morning and fever all through the night. You give me fever. I wonder if that makes sense there, though. I don't even think that's fever. Fervor. I think I had another typo. You give me fever in the morning and fever all through. Let's just, come on, girl. Come on. Her hardened under her caress. The memory of his mouth on her, whispering her. I'm just kidding. Sending jolts of electricity straight to her. Emily reached for her waterproof bzzz, the one she saved for moments like this, when the need for release was just as urgent as her next breath. She turned it on, the hum of the device blending seamlessly with the sound of the running water. This is for you, Emily. A moment of pleasure to chase away the loneliness. That's sad, she told herself. Okay, that's more internal talk. Let me italicize. Closing her eyes, she pressed the bzzz against her. Her breath rode the waves. Her breath rode the waves of pleasure that radiated from her center. That kind of rhymed. Her free hand gripping the tiles for support. She imagined T's hands on her. Did I say that already? Oh no, I didn't. His lips trailing a path down her neck, his teasing her entrance before plunging. Darling, who you live with 30? Who you talking dirty? Fuck, she moaned, the bzzz working its magic as she thrust her hips in time with its rhythmic pulsations. Her mind teasing her again with the images. Her mind teasing her again. Torturing her? Yeah, let's do torture. She's in a really like vulnerable, like weird space. And she's fixing her depression with this. It's kind of alarming. Her mind torturing her with erotic images. The taste of the taste of champagne on his lips, the way he had filled her, leaving no part untouched. She could almost feel the stubble against her thighs, his growls of pleasure echoing in her ears. Emily's body tensed, the O building within her with an intensity like though that threatened to sweep her away. She moved the buzz faster, her moans growing louder as the water continued to rain down on me. A silent witness. A silent witness to her solo show. What if I said either solo show or her secret? She moved the bzz faster, her moans growing louder, and as the water continued to rain down on her, a silent witness to her secret. To her solo. Or a silent witness. Okay, it could be silent witness. Option 1. The water continued to rain down on her, a silent witness. Option 2. The water continued to rain down on her, a silent witness to her solo show. Option number 3. The water continued to rain down on her, a silent witness to her secret. One, 2, or 3. I need your help. You like 2? Damn, which one was number 2? 3. Well, that doesn't help. I need more people. What was the question? I need to know what you guys think sounds better. So I'm going to read option 1 and I'll read something else. Put some clothes on. Jerry. She moved her bzz faster. Her meow growing louder as the water continued down to rain down on her. A silent witness to her solo show. That's option 1. We're switching it up, okay? We're getting rid of the first one. Option 2. She moved her bzz faster. Her meow growing louder as the water continued to rain down on her. A silent witness to her secret. Okay. Cool. Oh, God. Yes. She cried out, her body shuddering as the crashed over her clenching around the bzz, and she rode out the waves of her release. Spent and completely exhausted. I don't need to say that. Emily turned off her bzz and let the water rush over her for a bittersweet reminder of the pleasures she could give herself, yet still yearned to share with another. Y'all don't say any interesting words on here that could get me banned, okay? You gotta keep that to yourself, okay? She stepped out the shower and wrapped herself in a fluffy towel. There was a soft knock at the door. Her cuddle buddy arrived, right on time, ready to offer her the comfort and companionship she so deeply craved. Even if it was just for one night. Okay, what are we at? We are at 60%. Okay, now we can add this again. Good morning. Tap it up.